on this hat, make a half-court shot during the shoot-around. We'll put it up on social, and you'll get paid. Easy money.
You get paid to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, just make a half-court shot in the hat. You get paid.
Half-court.
Yeah.
For you guys, I'll do it. Yeah! There you go. Give me that. Let's do it.
I don't think I can make that shit.
All right, good game.
Good game. Love
I don't think I can make that shit. Give me the ball, man. Fuck. That's one right there.
Beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Jackson, and it's Murray in at the 3. And for Charlotte, Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Batum and the coaching staffs shape things up and keep things fresh over the long 82-game season.
I think coaches who are really smart,
Get
Kevin,
this dub.
programmable, where they're looking ahead at the schedule and saying there are blocks of games here in which we might try to change some of our defensive schemes, maybe over this 10-game stretch or 5-game stretch, or
to keep things fresh, or
yeah, because on you can only do it on the mental side. As much as we talk about guys getting rested and sitting out games for maintenance issues and load management and those kind of things, the tweaks that you can make on the floor in terms of a couple of new sets on offense or defensively.
Man, that kind of a turnover, huh?
Will grow the foundation of what coaching staffs are capable of doing with that team as they go on.
Now, here's Monk, guarded by Jackson. Monk, the pass to Rozier. Back them up. Charlotte moving it around. Biyombo kicks to Batum. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Adams, a nice D. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. Going over the matchup, it's clear how much he respects Chris Paul's game. Arguably the best point guard of his era, and still getting it done. Evan will need to try and figure out a way to rein him in tonight.
Thank you, David. Here's Monk. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's Jackson. 37 points in the win against Memphis.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating, and he banks in the lane.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Gallinari. It's good. The assist this
Shot
time from Jackson.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Rozier the pass to Monk. And a miss there on the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shot.
And this sort of awesome dunk is.
Wait till I get my shit up, bro. This nigga moves too slow.
Charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Thunder. 7-point difference.
Oh, good shot.
This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out
Nigga,
the same
Steve,
this year, too.
help me out.
Committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim. And when he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Batum kicks to Rozier.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
For 3, Murray. Batum grabs the miss. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gallinari.
All the officials are all over that.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game. And the Charlotte franchise has been stuck in the middle for so long with Kemba Walker leaving this summer in free agency, Greg. Is it time for them to hit the reset button?
A rebuild does seem in order. I'm not sure they have the stomach for it, but they need to tear it down to the studs and start over.
And Gallinari throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 and 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Rozier. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. Bridges passes to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. On for 3, and the Hornets miss again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Jackson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot. Charlotte
making a switch. Williams is checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Patton, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Noel comes in for Gallinari. And Shane Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Paul.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And there's Jackson.
Try to dunk or shit.
Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Taken away. Robertson kicks to Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Ooh, we busting their ass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Hornets. That's good from Jackson. Brent, for your money, who's the most complete player
busting their fucking ass
right now?
Over the course of the past 2 years, nobody has impressed me more with his complete game than Kevin Durant. What he has done defensively has just
get off his dick.
And I know you have guys like Giannis, you have guys like
guys like me, who's better than them.
James, who are incredible players.
And Kawhi, what he did last year. Yeah.
But Kevin Durant, to me, still is one of the most impressive complete players that we have in the game.
Bridges misses. The Thunder leading by 20. It's Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Monk. The Thunder making the shot. To end the run. Rebounded by Jackson.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And every season, the Thunder continue to be one of the more dominating teams on the glass.
Just wonder how much Steven Adams has been the catalyst for that kind of mentality. We know that offensively he's always in there to grab rebounds, but it's part of what they know is important in any possession is collecting the ball.
Now here's Batum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Monk. Now Zeller. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And here now the Thunder, after the basket by Charlotte. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Noel. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Williams.
Man, that got a good quick draw. That nigga shot so fucking slow, bro.
I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Why did they add that? Like, why you need to bash to shoot faster?
Just the presence of
Oh boy, that shit's a game.
demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 15. Down low.
Damn, no foul? Fuck.
Missing.
That was on them. That would have been a foul.
Batum dishes to Monk. The kick out to Williams. Here's Zeller. Misses off the left iron.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Here we go. So guys, I wasn't able to get the PlayStation 5 because of scalpers and fucking bots. So yeah, just can't compete with them, I guess.
Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game.
Still staying is just something that I've always.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Williams comes in for Washington. Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Miles Bridges. And it's Rozier in for Nicholas Batum. Now, here's Rozier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Goes up from the top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Williams and Zeller make up the front court. Rozier and Monk, they're the back court. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the three. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Steven Adams, a workhorse down low like that. Once he's got position, he'll want the ball. Tough last year for Robertson with the knee injury and missing a lot of the season. He's a defensive staple for this team.
The shot by Monk is no good. Oklahoma City has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4-9. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
That would have been me though. Foul.
Money in the last outing against the Grizzlies was terrific. He added 37 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And with Robertson, his absence last year was definitely felt.
Yeah, it hurt the starting lineup and some of the balance that they had established for the last 3 or 4 seasons with Robertson in the lineup. He raises the level of that defensive intensity on a nightly basis.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
It's Jackson with the drive. Molinari passes to Jackson. Gallinari kicks to Jackson. Goes up again. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Here's Robertson. Offensive rebound. Adams. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
All right.
Shot's good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Bro, you've been following me the whole fucking game. I don't know why you acting surprised now.
Looking at some stats for Jackson. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with.
Look at that, following the piss out of me the whole game. He get mad.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, last season, maybe not a lot talked about with regards to how it is that the Oklahoma City team played defensively. Now, that's coming on the foundation of Paul George on the perimeter, so somebody's going to have to step up in that void. But it was a strength of their team, and we'll see if these other players in these roles can make sure they consistently stay good on that end of the floor. Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not.
I like how it'd be like halftime report coming up when it gets to the 50-minute mark, 50-second mark. I said 50 minutes.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. To the inside. Here's Gallinari. Score the basket. Number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Monk. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Rozier, the pass to Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. That's a 2 from Rozier. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Jackson has the open look. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo on front. Jackson is out there with Paul, and it's Murray in at the small forward.
Well, they've been better than good.
Why did you? He literally stepped back nothing just now.
Discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Now here's Batum. On for 3. Here's Biombo. Adams, some nice D.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
There's Jackson with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 23 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Kid Gilchrist against Adams. 5 on the clock. On its way from Monk for 2.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. And maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. Jackson is doubled. Pass to Noel. Back to Jackson. The feed now to Noel. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Rozier looking around. And the pass to Monk. For 3, Bridges. Charlotte no good that time either.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Jackson with it. He's got 23. Feeds to Adams. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Biombo's
Why they got my dude Adams being so trash on here, bro?
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And here's Jackson. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin.
Hornets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too.
Brother, is that not a goaltending?
Young prospect.
Here's Batum. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I have a fucking driving
At
layup.
this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Jackson against Bridges. Jackson looking it over. Fires for 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And that one drops. .32 seconds left in the third. Bridges dishes to Batum. He kicks to Williams. And the shot goes down. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Jackson. With 1 on the clock, and it's Gallinari laying it in. Gallinari's got 15 points. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we reach the 4th quarter. The game that may be already out of hand. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Martin. Then there's Michael Kid Gilchrist, and it's Graham in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Biyombo, that's good.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Outside Jackson. Here's Nader. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 8th assist here tonight. Hornets shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Biombo. Outside, Martin. Gallinari with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the basket by Jackson.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing
There you
his
go.
will at the defensive end. At this point,
Why is it not this easy to get steals on 20?
to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Welsh passes to Graham. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Graham. Looking to end the run. And the Hornets miss again. And Adams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Graham, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Welsh. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Over Gallinari. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, your defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change
They
here
did it.
too. Patton's checked in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shot from 12. Graham with the bucket.
And that's a high percentage look when the
Yeah,
defense is
boy.
right over the screen.
Get that.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Brother, how the hell do my teammates miss so?
The pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things.
My team
about
make it, though.
effort there.
Okay.
He just gets out there.
He ain't make it because that was a foul.
And that's just enough.
And one of the problems in the first.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Williams. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And that's it.
Barry,